Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to go over my Week 15 Supreme Arena defenses. I know it's a day late, but it's better than never. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. So we've got Hugin on two of our maps this week instead of Thorn, which I really did not like those Thorn maps last week. I found those to be really annoying. But Hugin offers us a different skill and gives us some survivability and whatnot. So Hugin forges armor for any hero who moves four tiles within half a second, granting them a shield equal to 80% of their max HP. While the shield is active, they are unaffected and gain an additional shield equal to 20% of their max HP whenever they assist or defeat an enemy. So offers a ton of survivability, CC protection. It's just a really cool skill, especially if you have heroes on your team that move a lot. And we have two heroes on this team that actually can gain a shield from Hugin, and that is Tassie and then Olmus. So when Olmus gets when he reaches that HP threshold to trigger where he goes to the back line, that will give him a shield and just offer him a little bit more protection and maybe buy your team some more time to get the kills they need. But yeah, we've got Theodore with Tassie as the lieutenant. She's also the rearmost hero, so she's going to go into Pandora's box. And when she comes out, she's going to cast an ultimate right away, bring up the Dark Moon. It's going to lower the defense of the enemy team, and it's going to be really hard for them to survive. So this can be an extremely strong team. Plus we have Aaron and Olmus in here to bait out the Lily May if they try to use a Lily May. And if they use the Lily May Pandora combination, then they won't have the Pandora to use on a different team, and they also won't have the Lily May to use on a different team. So you can kind of bait out the use of those two heroes and force your opponent to maybe run a team they didn't want to run, or run heroes on a map they didn't want to run it on. So yeah, that's the first team of this first set, and I have a few sets of teams to show you guys. And yeah, now the second team is going to be a Niru Bonnie Siren team with Callan and Freyesto. Now if you don't have Freyesto, you can use Igor here, or if you don't want to use Freyesto, you could just use Igor in this position, and this might actually be a better team than the Freyesto one, but I know not everyone has Igor. So yeah, if you have Igor, I would probably run this. If you don't have him, I'd go with something like Freyesto maybe. That can be pretty decent for a team like this, especially because Freyesto does magic damage, and if your Siren or Niru for whatever reason went down early and they weren't able to activate the Bonnie's dot damage, the Freyesto can help do that. So yeah, and then we've got Callan here protecting the Bonnie and the Siren from any kind of burst damage. You know, he eats about, I think he eats 50% of the damage that they take. So yeah, it's a pretty good team. And then team 3 is going to be a Shamira, Ludovic, Lily May, Damon, Thorin team. And this can be a pretty solid team. Now it does take Shamira a little bit of time to get going because she is behind a wall here and she only has a range of 4, but she can get through there and start doing her skills. Plus when she attacks these walls and destroys them, she'll gain energy from that. So as long as she can get to that ultimate, she'll be in a good spot. And then you got Lily May blocking any kind of scary ultimates, and Thorin and Damon, those two heroes together, paired up together, is actually really strong. So you can have a lot of success with this team. I've had success with it in the past. So yeah, that's team 3. Now let me go ahead and pull another set of teams up. I'll be right back. All right, so the first team in the second set of teams is going to be a Freyesto. Well, it's going to be a light bearer team, and it's Freyesto, Hugin, Odie, Sonya, and Sinbad. And the reason we're running this is because Sinbad can give himself a shield with the Hugin skill here, because when he's, you know, fighting and he jumps back to assess the team, that's going to provide him a shield. Also, he does tons of normal attacks, so being on the light bearer talent tile, he's going to be doing a lot of true damage with the arrows that get sent out. Odie, same thing, he's going to be sending out a lot of those arrows also. And then you've got Sonya with her protection and all that kind of good stuff. And then you got Freyesto in here. He's just a you know, he's just a good tank, all around good tank. Plus you got our own Hugin on our team providing shields and unaffected status for his heroes and all that good stuff. Plus he's boosting up the Odie's attack stat. And yeah, this can be a pretty solid team. especially if you're like a free-to-play player. You don't have a whole lot of units, but you do have Sinbad and Sonya because they're really good in Dream Realms. So yeah, this can be a good team for those kind of players. And then team 2 is going to be a Graveborn team with Shamira, Sylvina, Damon, Callan, and Lily May. So we've got Lily May in here to hopefully target one of these rearmost heroes that are usually squishier. So with her Rainstorm Ballet, she might be able to just solo one of them right off the bat, and that can be extremely useful for you. Then we've got Shamira, who, since she has a low range number, she's going to walk forward and she'll be in the area of protection that Callan provides. Damon's going to walk forward a little bit too. He already is in the range of protection for Callan, but he'll just get closer and be further in that protection area. And then we have Sylvina, who's going to be targeting whatever heroes over here on the rearmost spot for this map. And that will, unless they're using maulers, they're going to have a talent tile right here and right here. And Sylvina on a talent tile, or on the Graveborn talent tile, is actually, it's pretty strong. I've noticed that recently as the talent tiles have gotten stronger as this season progressed, and she can actually be utilized on defense. So yeah, you can sort of force the enemy to mess with their positioning and everything by using a Sylvina on defense. So anyway, that's team 2. Team 3 is going to be a Thorin, Ludovic, Niru, Siren, Bonnie team. So the classic Bonnie, Siren, Niru team. You guys know how this works. If you don't want to use Ludovic and you want to stall the fight out, you can just use Igor in his place. Connect Igor to Thorin. That can be really good. And yeah, this can get you a lot of wins on its own. So yeah, this can be a pretty good set of teams also. And let me pull up another set. I'll be right back. Alright, so for our last set of teams, we have Fedor with Siren as the lieutenant, and that's going to basically give him an instant ultimate. It'll be like 2 seconds into the fight that he'll do his ultimate, pull everyone in together. You're going to get the Dark Moon on the battlefield. Citrana's going to grant sparks to Thedor, which will then in turn allow Thedor to ignite the whole enemy team. You got Odie doing tons of doing tons of damage himself with his heart attack skill, and every time he gets a kill, he feeds himself energy and allows him to do his heart attack skill again. So you can really take a lot of heroes out in a quick amount of time using this kind of combination. Plus you have Shakir in here to, when he does his ultimate, he's going to jump forward, he's going to provide damage reduction for your Citrana, and he does a lot of damage himself in lupine form, so it can be a really solid team. And I like this team a lot. And like I said before, you can use Seth in Odie's place if you wanted to. I don't know where my Seth's at. There he is. So yeah, you could position him like this, and Seth can gain a shield from Hugin also, depending on how far away his targets are. Because what he'll do is basically he'll stand here until Predator's Lunge comes off of cooldown, and then depending on where the target is, he'll jump straight over to them with Predator's Lunge. And as long as it's 4 tiles away, he'll gain a shield from Hugin, and then he'll be unaffected. He'll also have a ton of survivability, and this can be a really solid team. So I think I'll leave Seth here actually, and yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's team 1. Team 2 is going to be a Niru, Bonnie, Taylene team. So Taylene is taking the place of Siren on the Niru, Bonnie, Siren teams. And Taylene is just another good way to activate Bonnie's dot damage. Just not everybody has a Taylene. So, but I think a good chunk of people do, because when she was released, a lot of people built her. So if you were playing during that time and you have Taylene, you could definitely run a team like this and have quite a bit of success, because you're going to have Igor stalling the fight, you're going to have Ludovic healing everybody up really nicely, and Bonnie gets to, activate her dot damage. She also gets the extra life from Niru, and it can be hard to deal with that. So yeah, that's team 2. And then team 3 is going to be a Shamira team again, with Lily May, Shamira, Callan, Thorin, and Damon. So Callan positioned this way, he has Shamira in his protection area. He's also going to be protecting Thorin and the Damon. So it's going to be hard for an enemy team to burst through this kind of protection. So this team can be pretty successful. And yeah, I think that's going to be about it. So hopefully you guys can find some teams to run from this, or you know, just a team, two teams, a set of teams, whatever, or maybe it just, you know, gave you guys some ideas. But anyway, that's going to be about it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Remember, loot bar link down below, Discord link down there too, and if you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.
I really like brownness, yeah. It's yummy. I play games with y'all.